style cars.
It was a good-looking car.
It was. We'll pick that up later, because now we are going to do the news.
Yes, yes, and the people who collaborated with Google on their smartphone, they've turned their attention to cars. They've researched every aspect of motoring, and they've come to a conclusion. Their conclusion is this, and I can quote. They say that humans are not meant to drive.
Well, they're not meant to use ovens either or wear shoes, but that's just ridiculous.
Well, that's the conclusion they've come to, and they've come up with this. It's called the Autonomobile. Yeah, I can tell you like it, I can tell that. Now, you'll notice there's no steering wheel or brakes or any controls in here at all for you to operate. It's the Autonomobile. It does it itself.
Yes.
You see?
It's very clever. You get in it, you tell it where you want to go, and then it says, I'm going to make sure I get this right, they say you sit back, enjoy the view with a nice wine, cheese and a baguette.
Oh, lovely. Lovely.
No, I think this is a brilliant idea. I genuinely like the idea of sitting back with a glass of wine, some cheese, OK, and going home. However, there is one problem with a sort of laser-guided, radar-guided, satellite-guided car. We know, because it's statistically proven, that half of all plane crashes are caused by pilot error, yes? Mm-hmm. We also know that planes can take off, fly and land by themselves. Yes, this is a fact. So, if you remove the pilot from the plane, you would halve the number of crashes. It stands to reason.
Yeah.
However, would you get on a plane that had no pilot?
No.
You see, then that's the problem with this. You know, great idea, but the problem is, you just happen to know this has been invented by a brilliant man, but 5 years down the line, it's going to be bought by someone called Keith. And Keith is going to wake up one day and think he can service it himself. Yes. Which means you won't be able to relax in your, what's it called, Autonomobile.
Yes.
Because you'll be sitting there thinking, I know that somebody called Keith reading the Daily Star and watching EastEnders is coming the other way. And there's going to be a horrible accident.
It's all rubbish.
What?
Cars that drive themselves were invented ages ago. They're called taxis.
Right, now, news from India. There's a company over there, the car company Tata. They've got a large car division, got a new car out. Here it is. It's the Jaguar XJ.
It's quite striking to look at. The interior is gorgeous as well. It looks fabulous. Look at that. It's going to cost from £50,000 to £90,000, depending upon the model. There's a direct injection V8, 2 new diesels with 271 and I think
270.
237, 271
Come on,
brake
nobody
horsepower.
gives a pig's arse about all that diesel stuff. it's a new XJ. The important question is it a proper Jag?
No, what you mean is this car slightly caddish? That's what you actually mean?
Yes.
Is the person who drives it a bit... Oh, what's the word? I'm not quite sure how to sum it up, but the sort of person who would go away for a weekend with his wife to a hotel, some romantic place, and spend the entire night flirting outrageously with a waitress, and it's OK because he's got a Jag.
That's a Jag drive. You can get away with anything. I'm terribly sorry, I ran over your dog. Oh, in my Jag.
Is it fair to say, do you think, that no Jag driver is ever entirely trustworthy, but it's in a really nice, likeable way?
Well, because if you went to a prison, forget the sort of stabbists and the stranglers, the ones who are in there for a bit of tax dodging.
Yeah.
I bet 80% have got Jags. You know what I mean, eh? Have you got a Jag? Who here's got a Jag? You've got a Jag? Look at him.
Yeah, he's a Jag driver.
He goes away with a sort of girl for the weekend and then goes, awfully sorry.
Bit of an issue with the
Would you
wallet.
mind awfully settling this while I go and warm up the Jag? You know what I mean? The thing is, I think that is just a brilliant, brilliant piece of design because it's a Jag, but it's kind of modern. That's absolutely fantastic-looking car. I can't wait to have a go in it. Oh, guys, I want to show you this, OK? It's a speeding ticket, which was issued in California, OK? We see here that the car in question is a Bugatti two-door. I'm guessing a Veyron, OK? Speed limit on the road, 65 miles an hour. Recorded speed, 210.
Whoa! If he'd done that in this country, you'd be put in prison for 2,000 years.
I know. Do you want to know what the fine in California is for doing 210 miles an hour on a road with a 65 mile an hour speed limit? You get basically the maximum fine a judge can impose is $500 for 210 miles an hour. That's the and if you do it again, it's just $750. So goodbye, we're off.
Yeah, that's it. Why
It is
are
a
we
good
there
question.
doing what we do?
I know.
Why do we make Top Gear here? This is the worst country in the world for making a car program.
Honestly, I think we should go. I really do, because that is civilised behaviour. Now, bad news. It's about this, the Honda FRV it's called, OK? Now, it's a six-seater car, you may remember. It had 3 seats in the front and 3 in the back. Well, Honda say it's been such an enormous success, they're dropping it.
I actually think the problem in this car was with the picture they sent us, this one, which is when the car came out a few years ago. Nobody wanted to drive around with a small girl's severed head stuck on the front.
The worst thing about this is that when it came out, is we all got suckered into it and thought, yeah, she's 3 in the front, 3 in the back, it makes sense, but it doesn't.
If you think, I mean, I've got 2 daughters, so if I have 1 in the front between me and my wife, that leaves 1 girl in the back all on her own. So you're just going to have a massive argument every time you go near them.
Exactly. That is the big...
It's not going to work.
That's not the worst bit about those 6-seater cars, because it could be worse if you had your wife in the front and both daughters and you sat in the back.
Oh.
No, but you do see that occasionally. You see the mother in the front, and then there's a bloke sitting in the back. So
On his
there's
own.
nothing
It's
more
tragic.
pitiable.
It's the most pitiable sight
God,
you
it's
can see.
awful. She's effectively saying, you've given me the baby, now get in the back.
Yeah.
That concludes the news, OK?